Hey there, ladies and gents, girls and boys. I just want to do a quick video, a little bit of news coming out today. I thought would be interesting, so I thought I'd cover that. So yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely day, and God bless you all, and thank you very much for joining me. Right, so obviously, big breaking news story of the day is from the Supreme Court. Regarding sex and gender. So the ruling from the Supreme Court on a case brought by For Women Scotland Limited versus the Scottish ministers. And the Supreme Court's judgment says as follows. The Supreme Court unanimously allows the appeal. It holds that the terms man, woman, and sex in the Equalities Act 2010 refer to biological sex. Lord Hodge, Lady Rose, and Lady Simler gave a joint judgment with which the other justices agree. So, a big win there for common sense. The judgment basically says that women do not have a penis and men do not have a vagina. I would. Obviously, that is simplified. But if you go on X, and search for UK Supreme Court, there's a link there to the full judgment. It's pretty lengthy, so obviously I'll be sitting here for 15 minutes reading all this out to you. So without me going through all this legal rigmarole and stuff, guys, that's the basis of it anyway. So this appeal has been won by For Women Scotland Limited. So that's obviously going to throw a cat among the pigeons, so to speak. So I guess there's going to be some upset people out there, gnashing of teeth, and much wailing. But let me just make my position clear. I've nothing against anybody who wants to, any man who wants to wear a dress, or any woman who wants to grow a beard. It's a free country. Do what you want. Well, it used to be a free country, but I'll use the old saying: "That's a free country, do as you please." Our side of the fence, for want of a better word, because I get lost as to which side of the fence and what I'm being labelled as. But as far as I'm aware, we don't really care. Just go off, go about your business, and obviously these people don't need blatant discrimination, bullying, or any kind of aggression directed at them. But by the same token, we don't want the same in return. So anyway, without getting into some rambling philosophical debate, which I'm not very good at because I'm not very philosophical. But yeah, it seems like finally a ruling in favour of basically common sense. The next thing, what really desperately needs to be addressed, is all of this kind of stuff being encouraged, taught about, and all the rest of it in schools. especially I would say in primary schools. Maybe there is room for some discussion in secondary schools. Maybe, I mean that's a different matter, but 100% um, primary school, no way. I would argue that it has absolutely no place in any school of any kind. All children go to school and university. They're not there to learn ideologies. They're there to be educated. So that would be my recommendation: is cut all this crap out and teach more history, or maths, or English, or whatever you want. But yeah, so that's that. Um, Second bit of news out today. A little bit disappointed, but Tommy's appeal against sentence has been rejected, much as much as everybody expected, to be honest with you. And for anybody with confusion, um, various posts on X bleat on about why he pleaded guilty and then complain, and why didn't he plead not guilty, blah blah blah. Either uneducated idiots or just basically trolls. Um, as soon as Tommy showed the documentary Silenced, the admittance of guilt was already established. So going to court and trying to plead not guilty would just be absolutely ludicrous, and just completely detrimental. I don't think he could have done so anyway, because the injunction was originally made at the libel case. Tommy showed Silenced, which breached the injunction, so it's all cut and dry. The appeal was against sentence, i.e., the extremely excessive length of the sentence. Personally, I agree. It was the sentence was too much. It was excessive. But who am I? What do I know? I'm not a judge. I'm not a court. Joe Nobody. So yeah, so it's a little bit disappointed, but on the bright side, I guess. Um, what we talking? About 3 months. About 3 months. Tommy's got left, so I will just say that I guess 3 months in prison is a damn long time while you're sitting behind a big door, um, without your normal freedoms. But that's pretty much the end of the road for that. There's nothing more that can come of it. There's nothing more can be done. Not that I'm aware of. So yeah, we'll just have to sit and wait. So anyway, what else are we looking at? So you'll see by the thumbnail mention of integrity. So in the Integrity Party is the new party that Ben Habib is now the head of. It's a very, very young project. If you go to, let's have a look. See if there you go. For a better future, creating a country for every citizen. Go and have a look on the website, guys. Integrity Party, all one word, integrityparty.co.uk. Jump on there, become a member, chuck in a donation, have a read of the manifesto and stuff. But bear in mind that it says we're updating our website, blah 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 blah. Excuse me. But you can read up. I've joined myself. Now, hang on. Hang on. So I'm just trying to cover my membership number and stuff up, but uh, as you can see, hang on. Get rid of that. as you can see, I am already a UKIP member. So now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to split the rate. I'm not trying to fracture everything. I'm not going against UKIP. I'm not telling you don't vote Reform. You're free to choose whichever direction of travel you want to go in, obviously, and I'm not trying to dictate to anybody or push or pull you in any direction. My opinion is this: I will remain a member of UKIP as well as being a member of the Integrity Party. Personally, at the moment, Reform is just on the back burner. I'm not happy at all with the lack of integrity in that's been apparent over the past few weeks. Well, so it seems anyway. So what I will be doing, guys, and this is my only suggestion, is sit on your hands. Don't don't uh, don't obsess with any particular party at the moment. Just sit on your hands, keep a watch on what's going on. Maybe join the Integrity Party, be a member, give them a donation or whatever. Follow them on X. Which, just give me a sec. I'll tell you if I can find it. It's at integrity underscore POL. So that's the if you just search for that in X, that'll soon pop up, and give them a follow on X. Pop over to the website, have a read, have a gander, see what you think. Now, what I'm going to do, I have donated and I have filled in the form to be a member. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit on my hands. I will be supporting Integrity and UKIP still. And what I'm hoping, fingers crossed, is Rupert Lowe will come out officially backing the Integrity Party and become a member. It would also be nice, in my opinion, to see Nick Tenconi also moving to that party, rather than, I mean, I love Nick Tenconi. He's a brilliant guy. I love 99% of what he says. I'm a big fan of. It's all pretty common sense stuff. My only issue with UKIP is due to past people's involvement in the party. The name kind of got tarnished, and it's so difficult to get rid of that in the general public's opinion. So I don't know, but I'm certainly going to keep my eye on everything. As far as the by-elections go, my suggestion would be cancel elections, vote Reform, run Corn, just vote for whatever. It don't really matter. But send if I lived in Runcorn, I wouldn't vote for Reform. I would vote for anyone else because it's kind of irrelevant. It's just one more MP in Parliament. It won't benefit Reform a lot. It won't benefit Labour at all. It won't benefit anyone. It won't change anything. But you can send a protest vote to Reform, and maybe they could pull the finger out and start listening. But I don't know. So, yep, Integrity Party. That's who I'm keeping an eye on. Like I say, it's barely off the ground. But with their help, becoming members and donating a little bit of money if we can afford it. then they can get off the ground and we can see what it's all about and we can see where they're coming from, where they're going to. And like I say, we've still got about 4 years of this disastrous government before we have to put a cross in a box. So we can make the final decision closer to the date. So that's the Integrity Party. So yeah, that's about it for me today, guys. I just thought I'd do that quick update. Like I say, the biggest breaking news story is the Supreme Court's ruling that men are men and women are women and they don't have penises. So hopefully there'll be more to come from that. But again, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'll call it a day. Quick video, quick update. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. God bless you all. Hit like, subscribe, share. Feel free to leave a comment. I do try and read them all. Yeah, love to you all. God bless you all. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and hopefully see you very soon. Bye, guys.